Well, goodness, man, we've had quite a few rockets on here past couple of weeks. Beautiful women. Today we actually have our first male on. Pretty excited
He's
about.
still a rocket.
He's still a rocket.
He's a rocket too, dude. We're pulling out the sunglasses today. Please welcome Mr. Gavin Kernstine. I want to start. How did y'all meet? Because I actually don't know. How did you guys
Whiskey Row, about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Well, I was up and I didn't even do social media yet, and I was just walking in, hanging out, and then Gavin came and gave me a firm handshake, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool."
Yeah.
And then I forget, did we exchange numbers or something? I don't know.
So then, from there, you went back home, and then you moved back to Nashville. How long ago
About
was
a
that?
year and a half.
Year and a half later,
Yeah.
you moved to Nashville.
But we went on multiple more trips. I don't know how that got about, but we started going on trips together.
like Rock the South throwing a banger party. So
Rock the South was crazy. That is
It was
where
crazy.
that's when I came across you guys and Gavin. Gavin got the Airbnb.
I mean,
There's
live
things
and
that Gavin has done that nobody even knows. Like the reason I was able to go to Rock the South was because Gavin paid for my share. I was broke. I didn't have enough money. And he covered
it's
it.
true.
He got me my first pair of nice boots.
Yep.
Just stuff like that. Just like when I didn't have anything, Gavin was there.
Yeah,
100%.
That's one thing I freaking will always remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Always.
It's been
Um,
good.
Had
I 100% I grew up through life. Like I did competitive cheerleading. I did a bunch of stuff in my life that I never had friends, and I was I don't know. And then meeting y'all two was absolutely amazing. So
Did the cheerleading make other guys not want to be your friend or something? What was going on?
I guess, yeah. Who knows?
It's either really sus or the move of a lifetime, because you see those dudes throwing the girls. They're always around hot chicks.
It was definitely a move of a lifetime, I would say.
Yeah,
I met so
yeah,
many
yeah.
people. The fun thing I enjoyed about it was I always made my pact to myself, I would never do football cheer. If I'm gonna be on a football field, I want to be playing. That's just it. I just don't want that. So
That'd be
Yes, go!
no, so I made that pact to myself. But with competitive cheerleading, I was traveling my whole entire life. So for 7 years, I spent in the gym tumbling to going all over the states, just hanging out for a weekend, coming back home, going to school. So it was definitely a good thing, and I met a lot of good people throughout that. So it was good. I enjoyed it.
The whole breakup situation. How have you been handling it, and how do you recommend anybody handles going through a breakup?
Well, definitely be to yourself 100%. If you're in a situation where you can have a whole new start from hometown, breakup, bad toxic stuff going on in your life. For me, I feel like moving to Nashville was probably the best thing. And now just getting in a routine of working out, making sure I'm making posts, ice bath, hot tub,
just
focus
focusing
on
on
me. Yeah,
Productivity,
100%.
baby.
And
Is that-
Being
with
productive.
yeah, and being on social media, that's the hardest thing because you want to forget about it, but then people keep bringing it up.
And you see her.
Yeah,
You see
and
her on
then-
social
yeah.
media. Didn't she just move out to Nashville too?
No, she didn't move here. She's just here to,
See what's going on.
I bet it's
I guess.
terrible going through a breakup with somebody that's also on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
It's definitely hard.
Because you will see stuff, but even if you care, you have to play it whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care. Gavin can probably touch on this right now. It's the worst. It's one of the worst feelings in the whole world. It feels like your whole life is it's a completely different life. It's gut wrenching, especially if you really love the person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't want to do anything. You just want to lay there. You just want to cry, and
It's very easy to do that. I
And
feel
on
like.
both
Yeah.
sides of if you're the one breaking up with the person, or if you're the one getting broken up with, either way it sucks.
it
Yeah.
sucks.
Even if it's mutual, I feel like it can be.
Yeah, either way it
Yeah,
sucks.
Yeah.
because it's somebody you talk to every day, every hour of the day, hung out with, and all of a sudden it's like they died.
You have to learn a whole new routine. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can reach out to them, but I would highly advise not to reach out to the person.
Yeah, I would.
One thing that helped for me, I've been through 2 breakups because 3, but 2 of them were pretty bad just because I kept, I kind of deserved the second one.
Yeah, you did.
Just because I was stupid enough to go back.
We also told you.
Yeah.
Same for this guy. Don't sit over there like
I'm
that.
not
And
gonna.
whenever I say I deserved it, it's not that I did anything wrong. It was just I deserved it because I was dumb enough to go back after it already happened to me. I should have been smart enough to know not to go back to somebody that had already left me, you know?
Or
Why
hurt
did
you,
she leave you?
I don't really have a clear answer. I gave her everything, and like Fisher knows that. Like I was very loyal, very kind. I bought her thing. I tried to buy her love, basically. That doesn't work.
So do you think
But-
that she was just young and just like,
I do.
I want to see something else, like I want to see what else is out in the world?
Yeah, I think it's because I was at a point where I was like, you know, this is my girl. Like I would be down to get married, kind of thing. And she was like, well, we're too young. I'm freaking out. I'm getting out of here. But anyways, my advice to get over a breakup, something that's worked for me, is literally just turning yourself into something like untouchable. I mean, like use that emotion in the gym, use it at work, use it to make more money. And like, cause about the same time, I mean, Gavin was talking about how he moved to Nashville after his breakup. So did I. Like the Rock to South, everything that was still pretty fresh. And then we decided to get up out of there. And once you move to a new city, you're making a lot of money. You're not even going to think about
See
it.
ya later.
You're not even going to think about it.
ya.
Not worried
It's
about
like,
it.
come on now.
Until your ex moves to the same city.
Yeah. Until something like, but
and then
you cannot, people are I get so pissed off. And I'm telling my friends, like my friends will go through a breakup and I'm like, listen, man, don't reach out to them. Don't hang out with them. Don't do anything with them. You can't hook up with your freaking ex-girlfriend. It doesn't work like that. That's not how it works. You cannot do that and get over them. You cannot keep them around like just kind of keep them around here and there, push and pull, and also try and get over them. No contact. Go to the gym, work out, make yourself a better person. You won't even think about it.
I think that's where I like succeeded a little bit, is the fact that I was in a long distance relationship. So like I don't have that opportunity to just like go down the street, hang out. Like
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been single for 5 years now. Couldn't relate, dude. I'm just corn-fed diesel fuel right down the middle.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I don't really care. I'm at a point in my life where I am not really looking for a girlfriend.
But how would you tell somebody who's like just gotten their heart broken? What would you say to them? Because I mean, I know you got that had to have hurt when you and your girlfriend broke up.
Yeah, I mean, I was in a tough situation. I was dating a girl for all of high school, and then went to college, and she went to the same college as me and lived up the street from me, and we're broken up, and she's going out to frat parties, hanging out with a bunch of dudes and stuff, and it is eating away at me.
It hurts.
And that's probably one of the main reasons why I ended up going out way more than I should have, and my priorities were not on the baseball field. My priorities were not in the classroom. My priorities were, can I have more fun than my girlfriend? And I was young and dumb and didn't understand that winning the breakup is not going out and partying and hooking up with girls. Being up would have been, if I were to go back, would be me playing badass baseball, having a great time on the field, building a relationship with my brothers, my baseball team, instead of, focusing on the wrong things, partying, drinking, going out, doing all that stupid shit. If I would have go back to that same situation, I would sit there and be like, okay, take a deep breath, take some time away, and then, do my thing.
Yeah.
Nobody can win a breakup. I mean, ideally, both people should heal, but you shouldn't have a mentality of, I want to win this breakup. I want her to hurt, and I want her to see me
Never.
succeeding.
Or be
It should
better.
You're
like,
just focusing on
yeah,
yourself.
why don't we both get better? I wish the best for you. And
Well, that's it.
breakups at our age, I know it seems like the world ends, but like in the 20s, especially teens, you break up, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's very rare you find your person that young. If you do, congrats. But
Honestly,
every guy needs a breakup, though.
I think every person does need a breakup.
in my opinion, if you find your girl that young, it's a blessing and a curse. Like, in my opinion, it's like, okay, so you ran into the love of your life when you're 16, 17, 18 years old. I almost feel bad for you. I almost feel bad for you because
I fully disagree.
you fully disagree.
Yep.
Really?
I agree, but I don't agree.
It's like, okay, well,
The experience.
it's not the experience. That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about your own growth as a human, because when you're 16, 17 years old, you're still developing. Your brain is developing. You're growing as a person. I'm not talking about experiencing hanging out with a bunch of other girls. I'm talking about your own growth. I'm talking about me growing as an individual and putting myself into a situation. When you're 16, 17 years old, you don't know where you want to go in your life. You have no idea what your plan is, but you happen to run into the love of your life. So it's like, okay, you don't know. Maybe it's great. That's great. It's great. You guys grow together because you happen to run into the love of your life. But it's also like, okay, so what would you have been by yourself? And then all of a sudden you meet your person at the right time, and it's like, boom.
You don't know. You don't really know the right time, the wrong time.
There is no right time,
So,
wrong time.
I mean,
Why?
you're growing with that person, but like, I don't know. I feel like I would rather build my empire with my person in my life so we could both enjoy it and like understand how much work it took than to like build an empire and then try to figure out who's going to be there to like
I
be my
totally agree.
person.
I
So,
totally agree with that. But it's just the fact that you're 16 years old. And I honestly think that it might be the third girlfriend that you have is your wife. The third girlfriend, or maybe even the second one, or maybe the first
I
one. You
think
never
it's
know.
so
There's no
different.
number. That was stupid. There's no number.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that I just
What
think-
number are you two?
there's one
Yeah, that
more.
was stupid. That
Let
was
me
so
try
stupid.
one more time.
We get
I
back
know,
together.
I know
It's
what you're
just the
talking about.
timing. It just feels
Well,
like that might be.
It's a lot of experience, like because I take something I learned from this relationship into this one. Okay, now I'm better at this, and then you can learn a lot. But the reason I see what you're saying is because if I would have stuck it out and like fought and just like, I want you so bad, please don't leave me. Well, then I'd be making $500 a week on a job site right now. But because I go through breakups and that motivation and building yourself up alone, now I'm in my position now.
So my sister, for example, was dating this guy all through high school, through college, and it ended up being her husband, right? And now they have this beautiful family, and they've just grown together. So I see them, for example, and I'm like, if someone gets lucky enough to do that, then I want that.
I agree.
And she's had one relationship, one guy in her life, and it's been her husband, and same for him on his side.
That comes without baggage too.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to. I think I get what you're coming from, but at the same time, if you can do that, then you don't have that room of like, I don't trust my person. I don't this. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you go straight into it so fresh of like you have that trust.
Yeah.
You have everything for that person.
Yep.
And you're just there for them.
Yeah, they're
And you know them so well.
Correct.
I mean, like you guys are just
How often do you think that actually happens these days?
super
Rare.
rare.
Super rare,
Super
exactly.
rare.
That's why I'm saying, because your sister, was raised differently than a lot of people are raised. That is very, very rare to have one, a family like that, and two, your sister also have a family like that. So like you have a skewed perspective of that.
Yeah.
But a good skewed perspective because like it should be like that. But unfortunately the world we live in is not like that.
That's what, yeah, which is unfortunate because it's really hard to do that. Find your person in high school and you just marry that person. It's tough to do. If you're lucky enough for it to happen that way, then good for you.
For me, moving here, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be locked in, do my thing, like grow to be the best version of myself. I've been going to church, like everything that I've been doing has been to like be prepared and be ready to like find my wife. And so like with that,
I wouldn't even be looking for a wife, bro.
well, I'm
You know what I'm
not,
saying?
yeah, it's not that I'm looking for
But
one,
you're preparing.
but I'm preparing
Yeah.
myself, my soul,
You're
my
bettering yourself and preparing.
100%.
I like that.
And I feel like you have to do that. Like
Mhm.
you should be always trying to level up in life. A lot of people get stuck being comfortable where
Yep.
they're at in life, but there's so much more higher that they can go.
If you're not trying to
So-
level up, you're wasting time.
100%.
Always leveling up.
Dude,
I'll give you the scoop. So, spent 2 years on social media, wasn't making no money at all, and I was just like, you know what? No sound promos, no brandos, no nothing. When I first started, I didn't know anything about it. I just posted to post content because I love posting content. And so without making money, I was like, what's the next best thing I could do to like make money? So I got on OF and posted pretty much the same content I was posting on like Instagram on OF and like made my revenue. So I used it more to make the money I would have made
Mhm.
the 2 years of doing social media.
Do you think it screwed you over now, being that you've had it or haven't?
I definitely don't think it's been the best
Uh-huh.
like persona.
Okay.
100%.
Do you think when it comes to brand partnerships or other money ways on social media that's kind of messed you up?
I still get sound promotions, I still get brandos, I still do all of those things. So
Yeah.
I feel like it hasn't really affected me. And if they want to go on there and see what I post, like they 100% can.
Is the money still worth it? Like, is it still coming in?
It definitely comes in. It definitely
Yeah.
helps. It's just another
Revenue
thing.
stream?
Yeah, another place I make money, but
do you put your wiener on there?
no wiener. Nope.
Especially being single now, I bet you that goes up a little bit because everyone's like, oh, let's see what he's got going over there.
So your
Yeah.
content is basically what people would post on fanfics. And
My OnlyFans is fanfics, but before fanfics came out,
Yeah.
the only thing there was OnlyFans. So,
the whole bad part
And
about it's just
OnlyFans
the
used to
idea.
not be like sexual.
yeah,
It used to be like
it
fanfic.
was
You
a
used to be a
fanfics.
subscriber? Were you a subscriber?
Yeah, like all the people I subscribed to, it wasn't that bad. No, I'm kidding.
Any of those like platforms that are subscription based, I mean, they can be good things. You can use them for like monetizing and stuff, but they definitely don't do well with big corporations.
Yeah, it's just
Dude,
kind of.
I've never even watched porn.
My friends back in college, they would all be like, "Oh, dude, this girl just came out on OnlyFans." Then like everybody would just like they'd be like, "Yo, who wants in on this? If you don't pitch in, like you're not getting in on it."
Dude, that is so bad.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is so
And then they would
bad.
just like, I know, it's super bad. I never pitched in on it, but still, it's pretty funny.
It takes a weird person to pay for somebody's nudes.
Yeah, but to sell that, it would have to be at least $100 million. It's not worth it to sell it for less. I mean, I look at it like it's for my wife. So
Gotcha. I like that.
I don't know.
Perfect.
Mine's probably 20
So you
bucks.
keep it clean. It's just that people nowadays, the rep for OnlyFans has gone downhill, so it's
Correct.
kind of screws you over in that sense. But
100%.
for your content, it's stuff you post on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do y'all think it is attractive for a woman to have OnlyFans?
I don't like the idea of a girl having an OnlyFans, especially if I was dating her. I'd be like, okay, so who are all these guys that think they're dating her and think they're texting my girl and getting photos of her? I mean, I'm out. I'm out on the OnlyFans.
I'm out.
Yeah,
Is it worth $10.99? That's a real question, though.
My girl's body?
Well, I'm just saying, like, is it like that's an easy no? Like,
Yeah.
there's no
it's
way
not.
that you could. I don't know. I'm the same way. I feel like my girl's my girl, not for the world to see. So,
Yep.
how's your move been to Nashville from Seattle?
My move?
Yeah.
My move's been great, man. The only thing that was tough for me was when these guys got girlfriends and started hanging out with their girlfriends all the time. Because I moved across the country and I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody out
We
here.
invite you all the time to come hang out with us.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go fifth.
You don't have to fifth wheel. There's usually a bunch of people.
I mean, the last time it was you guys, your girlfriends, and then one of your guys' buddies.
Cameron.
Dude,
Yeah.
we are setting you up for perfection, dude. You can easily pull like hey, my friends and their girlfriends are going to go hang out. You want to come?
Yeah, that's very true. I have not done that because I'm not in communication with any girls right now. Like, I don't talk to anybody. Like, I'm just on my own world, doing my own thing. If I ran into the right girl and that'd be great, then yeah, hell yeah, I would do that. What got you started onto the whole social media thing, and how did you become, started posting yourself?
So I started on social media. I had an ex-girlfriend, had 10K followers, and she was like, "I really think you could do this." I was like, I don't know. Like, what's the point in posting myself? So then, pretty much, I got a haircut. I had shaggy long hair.
I got a haircut.
Dude, I got a haircut. It was so bad. Got new outfits, stuff like that, because I used to just wear like Air Force Ones and sweatpants like every day. So then I started posting, and a week into posting, like 3 videos hit like 1.2 million views. So I was like, shit, I can actually do this. And yeah, then I just started posting every single day consistently, running trends, new dances, stuff like that. And
So right off the bat, you said that you changed your outfit and you changed your hair. When did the cowboy boots come out, and when did the cowboy hat come on? Was that right away?
it was not right away. I was kind of following the trend of like e-boy. What was thriving?
The dangly earrings
Yeah, that
and
Dave.
stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just what was like in at the moment. And then I started like getting back to my roots, being born and raised in North Carolina. So then all of a sudden, country songs started like booming again and doing its thing. And yeah, I ran my first viral
Wait,
trend.
so how old were you when you started?
I was a senior in high school.
Okay.
So would you say you're country,
100%.
100% country,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of like evolved, into the emo boy for a second?
Dalton, would you say your country?
Would I say I'm country?
Yeah.
I would say I have Western style.
Okay.
I love country music.
I like how you threw in Western.
Yeah, it's. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
because it's not. I mean,
better.
what do you want? Yeah, it's like Western style. I'm not like from the South or anything like
Yeah.
that. I'm not a cowboy.
Yeah.
By no means am I a cowboy, but I definitely have Western style.
Yeah.
I kind of think about it like this: if someone dresses like a rapper, would you ask them if they're a rapper? or if someone dresses like a cowboy, like does that make them a cowboy now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Country
I
cowboy.
kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, it's like a style.
I
It's
get
a
what you
sweet
mean.
style.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
who
is.
wouldn't want to wear it?
Yeah.
100%.
Who wouldn't want to look like a hog?
For sure. So did you start making money right off the bat with social media?
It was more I was just posting to build an audience
Okay.
more than like it was just fun. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So were you working like a side job then while you were just posting for fun?
Yeah, so I used to do a bunch of like working in fields and stuff, picking up rocks. When you're on a farm, like you have to till the soil and then they come through and it like brings the sedimentary rocks like
Okay.
to the surface. And like I used to like bale hay and stuff like that. And then I went from that to I started working at a car wash and I was making like $15 every like couple days like working.
Golly,
$15 every couple days.
And so I was walking away making like $200-300 every 2 weeks, and that was like splitting tips with all the guys
$15
and
a
stuff.
day.
Yeah, so pretty much I like learned their process and stuff. I always loved cars, got into it, started my own detailing business my senior year of high school, and got it to making second year was making $200,000 a year. So
Oh wow.
Jeez,
That's
so your
awesome.
car, but your little detailing
Yeah.
thing was booming.
it was booming.
I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah.
Because
So
you do well in the cars. I just didn't know you had that many ace clients.
yeah, I had a lot of
Jeez.
And he
clients.
did mobile detailing too.
I was
So
mobile.
you came to the clients.
Correct.
Yeah,
which
the
is
full
a
get up.
Huge,
So
huge diff.
that was big. I had a bunch of big contracts doing that, like Set Transportation, which is like a big trucking company. They do like all the stuff for stages, concerts, stuff like that, like all the barriers, the chairs, all that stuff. We detailed all of their trucks. So
Oh dang.
we had big jobs, but then I went from that to like it was hard through COVID and stuff to like hire people. Like, getting new people to want to work was difficult. So I've kind of like honed in on just focusing on social media because I
Yeah.
feel like growing my audience and growing what I've already started like building on my own could be so much bigger. So
You think you'll pick up the detailing anytime soon?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mix
Yeah.
it in a little bit.
My whole goal is to have like a one-stop shop to like bring your
Okay,
car
yeah.
there 2 weeks, drop it off, window tint, all the whole 9 yards.
Okay,
Detail
yeah.
it, wrap it, whatever you want done.
You can start with my
we'll see.
truck.
And you're young too, yeah?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old.
Well, for like 3 days. Yeah, I'm 21.
Oh, no way. 3
gosh.
days.
So you're doing car detailing in high school?
Yeah, so I got picked on like all through school.
Cheering.
Yeah, cheering.
I'm
And
kidding.
not only that, but just I don't know why, but like I was always that guy to pick on. And then senior year came around and I like blew up on social media. By the end of the year, all these people were like the very people talking shit or like being rude to me was like trying to be like besties or like walk down the hall, hey Gav, hey Gav, hey Gav, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So that took place, and then out of nowhere, I ended up in the yearbook as like most in the senior superlatives for like most likely to be like famous. It's like word, and then all the teachers that like picked on me and said like you're gonna be nowhere in life because you're like dumb as hell. Yeah, I was
So you were not a good student.
I was a good student. I was not smart, like book sense smart. But common sense wise, I've grown up in business my whole life. So I went from being a nobody beginning of senior year to graduating high school making two times what my teachers were making. So
That's how you give them. That's how you give them the bird.
so yeah, that's kind of how that went. But I mean, I've been grinding ever since. I don't know. I think you get to a point in life where people down you so much, like you get to a breaking point of like, all right, I'm tired of putting up with this stuff. I'm gonna actually like show them what I'm worth, and then you start posting, you start doing you.
Yep.
And when you actually are like true and honest to yourself about who you are, then like I feel like that's when you evolve the most. That's one thing good about all of us is like Luke is his own person, Fisher's his own person, you're your own person. We all have our own like things going on.
Dalton's
Lover
got the
boy.
brand stuff. Fisher's got the
what?
little like
He's
the
like-
lip syncing in the mirror and in the car, and then I'm just like I
Just
just
shaking in the mirror in the car.
I just stand there,
Yeah, and you're
and then
there.
Gavin just like shirtless pics.
I was gonna see what advice you have for people that are trying to be influencers. What would you give to them?
I would say don't read your comments. First off, if you're gonna start doing it like influencer, social media, whatever, don't read your comments. They're going to be god awful. I think we all could relate to that. But don't read your comments. Post every single day. Post anything and everything you could possibly post until you land on a certain niche that like, and I don't mean post anything, obviously post stuff you like to post, but whatever niche you land on that blows up, run with it as long as you can. And eventually you can transfer over to whatever you want to do, I feel like. So, I mean, that's kind of what I did. I didn't really want to be wearing a dangly earring and, you know,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Moving your hips.
but like,
There it is.
here it is. And now I'm me, you know what I mean? So,
For
I
sure.
feel
you
like that's
still
it.
move your hips on there though.
Dude, love it.
Yeah,
I eat
it's
that
cool,
shit
though.
up.
You can dance like you can. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can't do that stuff. So
If my hips
Yeah.
moved like that, bro, I'd be doing it too. Maybe. I don't know. I'm a little big to be moving my hips around like that.
yeah.
I think you're supposed to be like, you know, a
Yeah,
little
stiff.
off balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to content, are you like, do you have any goals like transitioning to anything different soon, or
Yeah.
so we kind of all post the same stuff right now? You know, it's hard to last that way.
Yeah, I definitely want to get more into like day in the life content, more like get ready with me, stuff like that. Transfer into like maybe getting into like YouTubing, like doing more like vlog style videos
Yeah.
of like what's actually going on in my life, because I feel like I keep a lot of stuff of mine like personal. Like I don't really open up. I post what I want people to know about me or what like I want to post. Not
Yeah.
really. I don't get my whole life out to the
Yeah.
internet. So
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's when you got to you just got to embrace exactly who you are. And if you're the underdog, be the underdog. You know
Be
what I
the
mean?
underdog,
Like, be
yeah.
the underdog. In college, it was like once I just embraced exactly who I was and just started showing my personality is when I started to like level up and feel better about what I was doing in the influencing world. But yeah, I
course.
definitely like how, YouTube, like just getting your personality out there is going to be good.
music is probably where I want to like hone in on the most.
You got some vocals on you? You can sing?
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah, kind of.
He
We'll
does got
see.
some vocals.
We'll see. But
Enough to go, dude. I've been watching a lot of people live lately. Not a lot of the big singers can actually really belt
Dude.
out.
yeah,
That's
I'm
the thing.
serious. Like
Yeah.
a lot of them, they don't sound great.
you just have to have someone that's like really good mixing.
It's all marketing.
Honestly,
it's
yeah.
really all marketing.
Yeah, but it
And I
does
think
come
we're
down
good at that.
to, I mean, there's just a lot of things that go into it. Like you gotta have like a stage presence, be able to write songs. There's a lot of other talents that goes with it. Obviously, you need a voice
100%.
to sing, but if you have a decent voice, you can also write songs, crazy stage presence,
Yep, 100%.
stuff like that. You'll be
And I
chilling.
think the social media has helped me with like being confident when it comes to like being able to dance out in public and stuff like that. Fisher's
I couldn't.
Fisher's not that way, man. But I just think that that's where I want to hone in on, and I do have goals of like hopefully releasing a song before the end of the year.
Oh,
I feel
wow.
like this year.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be kind of hype.
Get
Dude,
right into it, dude. Don't waste no time. I'll lip sync your song.
Okay.
Yeah.
And touch the ceiling, dude. That's
Yeah, that's
immediately
golden.
viral.
Or our comment section on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Dude.
Ruthless.
On
We're-
YouTube.
People don't understand. They're like podcasts. Like it's gonna take time.
Yeah.
And like it really all hate comments on TikTok or YouTube, no matter what it is people are mad that we're trying something.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to do something and they're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna try and tank it because it'll make themselves feel better.
In the
It's
moment.
just- yeah. But like it's like, who cares?
Yeah, I was
Well-
doing some research, and I mean, I saw Theo Vaughn's first podcast, and it was like him in LA, and it like he had no videos going on. It was just like brutal, but he's
Yeah.
just in there, just like talking about random shit,
Yep.
just kind of like sharing his life and trying his best to get himself out there. And I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, made me feel better about ours because like,
Yeah.
we're getting some negative feedback, but
But why not try? Like in like it's gonna take time. It doesn't really matter. Like we're gonna learn. Like maybe down the road we don't even talk about anything we're talking about right now. But like how do we get there if we don't start?
totally.
100%.
Like you can't get anywhere without starting somewhere.
Yep.
So but negative comments, dude, have never really gotten there. It's just
Me
funny.
neither.
For real.
When you make this much money on social media, it's hard to get down in the dumps about negative comments.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like, okay, buddy.
The only time it would get to me, like, is back in high school, in-person comments, like
Yeah.
playing sports. Like, the first time it started happening, dude, I was getting dogged. Like football games, student section, everyone just dogging me. It would get to me a little bit then, and then I realized like what my goals were with it, and what I would, can make money off it and all that stuff. And I was like, all right, whatever.
And we're in the most hated
But
niche.
if I was who I am now, playing sports back in high school, not for a second would I have cared about any of those people making comments.
Yeah.
Not for a second.
You leave high school in a GT50. Sorry about it.
Yeah, dude, I've been on some negative comments in person for sure.
Yeah, you have.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I haven't. They won't say it to my face.
I remember like right when I started doing social media, I was playing baseball, and I just remember just getting harassed because I didn't know how to like get my personality out there and like display this like this message that I wanted to. And then I would just get flamed. People would be sitting behind our dugout and just railing me, just like absolutely terrorizing me. And then I started to talk, and I started to talk about, riding the bench or whatever I was doing. And I was just open and honest with everything. I started embracing the hate. And when I started to embrace the hate is when I started to get love, which was weird. So like I went from, getting a ton of hate and just wearing it and just running through. And then I started embracing the hate and embracing the comments that are, I would be responding to the negative comments and just like talking about what's happening. They're like, you're riding the bench and you're posting the videos. Yes, I am riding the bench. Yes, I am posting these videos. And then I would just, follow up with something, a story or something like that. And then I started to get love, and then people would be sitting behind our dugout yelling at our coach to put me in and stuff. It was fun.
I feel like when you like stop letting stuff affect you is when like the people that are affecting you turn to like positive. When they realize they can't affect you anymore, the only alternative is to be for you.
You should take your own advice there in your Dude, relationship.
Listen, man, I'm working on it.
Don't let people affect you.
I'm working on it. Literally, like 2 years ago, I was 130 pounds.
Yeah, I feel like we do see a lot of shirtless stuff going on with you. You don't like to wear a shirt often. When did you start pumping iron and getting big?
After that first ex-girlfriend that I had, kind of going through that and just like tired of being small. So
did you feel like it was something where you did she break up with you?
Yeah, on my birthday.
Okay, so she broke up with you on your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Did you feel like it was something where it's like, okay, she broke up with me on my birthday and now I'm gonna go terrorize the gym and get big because of that? Was that kind of like
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It was just like watch what I can do, like more than anything, and then got in the gym, worked out hard. I've been in there for going on 3 years and went from 130 twig to 170 something.
Went from 130 twig cheerleader to corn-fed diesel fuel.
No, corn-fed to 200 plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get there.
That's how you get the name. You have to be 200 plus.
Dang.
Yeah.
Fisher's there.
Yeah, I'm corn-fed.
He's corn-fed.
Are you corn-fed?
Nope.
Not right now.
yet.
He's not right now.
I mean, dude, I could easily be 200 pounds. I'm 195 right now, but
That's true.
Do you want the name or not, dude? Start eating.
Dude, I invented corn-fed diesel fuel. I was one.
Yeah, and I took it and ran with it, dude.
Dude,
That
I
is
put
true.
Luke on. I'm like, Luke, this is hilarious. You're so corn-fed diesel fuel.
Yeah.
And then Luke put it in his Instagram bio, and now his
Now I'll
slogan.
find like random dudes on Instagram with corn-fed diesel fuel in their bio. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, you took that.
I should trademark.
You
it.
took
Like,
that and run with it.
Trademark it. Dude, do
Yeah,
it.
that's my thing.
Yeah.
Even though I told you about it. But
Well, you
anyways,
didn't use it.
because I'm not
You can't.
corn-fed
He's
diesel
not
fuel.
gonna
Yeah,
use
you
it.
can't use it.
Anyways, I think we can probably.
I gained 70 pounds of
think
raw
we-
muscle
yeah.
after high school.
I think that's pretty much.
Yeah, straight muscle, American muscle.
90 pounds?
Yeah, 70.
70 pounds of raw muscle.
Yeah, I did.
Let's close this thing out before the camera's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, just keep cutting us off and do your thing, bro.
What, am I cutting you off?
I mean, we were going to talk about working out. All we said was that Gavin worked out.
Yeah.
But it's fine, dude, if you want to close it out.
Well, what do you? I mean,
No, dude. Tank
Well-
the views, bro. Let's go. Come on, close it out.
no, go talk
No,
about.
it's fine. I don't even want to talk anymore. I'm good. Dude.
Loosen up, dude. Come on.
Talking about Gavin working out, and then it's flipped to Luke being corn-fed diesel fuel and him not being diesel fuel, and we're trying to hype him up on our podcast. So then I just kind of closed the conversation.
Well, dude, yeah, it's fine.
It's all about Luke, man. We're trying to talk
No,
about.
it's obviously not, dude, because you cut me off every time I speak.
Because you're talking about yourself, we're talking about Gavin.
Dude, we said Gavin's our boy. We're not going to interview him.
Well, I know, but Fisher, can you tap into?
It's not an interview.
I'm not tapping in on it. I think
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why we're arguing about it right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, we're good.
You are corn fed though.
Yeah, close it out, dude. It's fine.
You close it out.
No, I don't even want to, bro. We'll probably get cut out anyways. It's fine.
Alrighty.
I love this.
Fisher,
We're
you
gonna
close
leave
it
that
out.
in. What?
All right, y'all. We appreciate you guys so much. We'll be tuning in next week. I love you guys. Gavin, thank you for coming on. It's a pleasure to have you on here.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you guys next week. Have a good one.